What's up, guys? This is Cracc Cobain, and I got my boy Keelo here with me, and you're watching the Camino Corner. Today, we're going to speak about Keelo's company, Dark Lyfe Co. But to get us started, I wanted him to introduce himself and tell you guys how we know each other.
Shit. You said introduce myself first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Keelo. Yeah, I'm just Keelo for real. Me and Quan, we met back when I was like fresh out of high school. Like when I first graduated, I was working at Starbucks and we was coworkers and shit. And it was a little Starbucks in Pinecrest, so it wasn't too many black people there, but it was like three of us in the store.
Three of us, yeah.
It was three of us in the store, so we all just clicked. And yeah, man, we've been rocking out ever since, man.
For sure. Yeah, I ended up going to Starbucks because I was turning 26, and I was like, damn, I got to get some insurance because I was getting off my mom's plan.
Damn.
And when I first met Keelo, it was me, him, and our boy Mike, which went to high school with me, and we just had a little vibe in that store. It was a real good experience there.
Nah, for sure. Damn, you was 26 when I met you?
Yeah, bro.
I'm 26 now. That's
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But from the first day I met, bro, like we instantly clicked, and he's always had like a serious entrepreneurial spirit. And from when I first met him, he was working on Dark Lyfe, and I want him to tell you guys a little bit more about what it is and how he like came up with it and things of that sort.
So back in high school, I went to school. I went to Morgan for sound engineering, and then Odd Future was popping off at the time. Like They had like just popped, matter of fact, and like I really like what they were doing. As far as like it was a group of friends just having fun, enjoying themselves, and just being creative. So I wanted that. So I had my group of friends, and we needed a name. And originally, like the name was gonna be called Black Jesus. It was gonna be called Black Jesus. Didn't get crucified. He got shot. But I thought I was like, even for me, I thought I was like, that's a little much. You feel me? So then I'm at the falls one day. I'm chilling,
Right.
And then it was a jet in front of me. He like fell, and like intrusive thoughts. I was like, dumbass kids, and I was like, oh, Dak. And I was like, oh, dark. Like, that shit just came. Like, it really wasn't no thought process. So it was just dark, dumbass rich kids. And then I went back to school, and I had told a shorty to, like, write Dark Lyfe on my book bag.
Right.
And then she said, you want me to spell life with an I or with a Y? I was like, oh, shit, like, throw the Y in there. You feel me? And then later, like, I had created a meaning for life, which means live young forever. But yeah, we was just some kids at Robert Morgan, making music. I had built the studio at my senior year of high school. I had a kid out of Robert Morgan. I went to Killian, but during that same time, I had got a job at the movie, so I saved up like a couple paychecks, and I had built a studio in my crib.
Right.
And then, like, in theory, it was like all the homies would come over and would make music and shit, but shit really didn't. It didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. Cause I don't know, like niggas don't have the same dreams as you, and
I get that. That's how my first situation was. Before ECMG, we had track trappers in similar situation. ECMG was born from track trappers not working, so I get that completely.
Yeah. So I kind of just fell off from the music. But even back then in high school, like I had made like a couple shirts and some windbreakers, and like it was really just for the homies, like for us. But like other people wanted to buy it, so I sold it. But that was just what I did in high school, and I kind of like let it go for a while, really until COVID popped off.
Right.
And I had got that first stem, and I'm like, I was gonna give it to shorty, like my shorty at the time. I was gonna give her them bread because I didn't need it, and she was behind on some bills or some shit, but she didn't want it because we had just broke up. So she was like, nah, like I don't want your help. I'm like, all right, smooth. And I just put all that shit into Dark Lyfe, and I had just started dropping after that. But like right now where I'm at with the brand is I'm kind of transitioning away from it because I feel like it was something I was doing like in my youth, and like as I'm growing and maturing, I'm like I'm completely rebranding. I don't know if I'm done completely with Dark Lyfe because that's like my child, you know.
Yeah.
But right now is my new brand is called Perico. It's fire.
Which something that you actually had on the Dark Lyfe originally.
Yeah, I did. Damn,
Yeah.
you knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So under Dark Lyfe, I wanted to create a luxury brand, like Polo Black. You know, like they got
Definitely.
Polo Ralph Lauren,
Right.
Polo Black. So I was gonna do Perico under Dark Lyfe Co. But as I started creating more with Perico, I didn't want to put it under anything. I just kind of wanted it to be its own entity. It's kind of like maybe because I'm a little brother, and like I never wanted to be viewed as like my brother's little brother. Like,
Understandable.
I made that clear to the point where like there's a lot of people that they'll know me and my brother and they won't even know we related. I just kind of like
because you wanted to be your own man. I get that.
So that's why. So with Perico, I couldn't put him on the Dark Lyfe. I had to give it his own. I had to give it his own thing.
Right. I actually like the way that you started the branding from day one, because Dark Lyfe was like more of the rocket.
Yeah.
And then for Perico, you came with the bird, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, bro's actually getting into the point of being like a Polo Ralph Lauren,
Yeah.
or like even like a Banana Republic, where you had your own logo, that was specific that you could throw on like polos and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I see where he's going with that.
The bird going crazy, man. It'd be funny because like everything in the works, but like I'm like marketing for it. So every time like I do anything, like I just throw a little bird emoji and shit.
Right.
But it was funny because like it was this one situation I was in, and the girl like she like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like who is this bird for? Ooh, wow, wow. And I'm like, what?
Like this is
what?
branding.
Like this is like what? Like you don't know marketing, lady? Like
you know, it's funny. We low key got ahead of what I was gonna ask you, because I was gonna ask you, if you could redo everything now, knowing what you know, what would you do? And you're kind of already doing that.
Well, if I could redo everything as far as Dark Lyfe,
like if you could restart, like brand new from scratch, knowing what you know from Dark Lyfe, like what would you do differently?
I just stay focused. Because I feel like Dark Lyfe wasn't as successful as it should have been. Because when I gained the traction when I gained the traction,
right,
I didn't keep the consistency. I was being a man in the world and handling other priorities, and I wasn't never able to give Dark Lyfe my all. So I feel like that's where it kind of failed.
I wouldn't say failed, because you definitely dropped some fire pieces.
Yeah,
I own multiple pieces from Dark Lyfe.
Appreciate that.
And every time I wear them, I do get complimented on it.
Appreciate that.
Especially
the beanie.
Funny. Not even just the
Yacht
beanie.
Club, the Yacht Club.
The Yacht Club.
Yacht Club.
And it's funny because the name on the Yacht Club is same shorty who you talking about.
Oh yeah. Shorty. Which
is hilarious.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
But I remember the first time seeing that on the website, and I died laughing because we all know each other.
Real lover boys
through the job and shit.
Yeah. Shouts to her, man.
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
she was good people.
Yeah, she was.
But, so, what was your 3 favorite products that you've released on Dark Lyfe?
Under Dark Lyfe,
yeah.
The flags for sure.
Fire.
The flags was like, cause I don't know, like I'm a creator that I just like creating. I don't really care. Like money is cool, don't get me wrong, but like if I could get shit for free and sell it and give it away for free, I would. Like
right.
I'd be mostly like I like the flags, because the flags, it was inexpensive and it was a way to get people involved. Like, I think that was my favorite piece ever, because people who never even wanted to shop wanted a flag, and I'm like, nah, members only. Like you don't got no merch. Like you want a flag?
That was a staple piece for sure.
Be serious.
I remember I don't remember what piece it was I got from you. It might have been It might have been the sweatsuit. It might have been the yacht club.
It was the block sweatsuit. Not
it might have been. It might have been that. And I got.
It was a gray.
Yeah, I opened up the packaging and the flag was in. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, this was up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What would be another piece? I know.
The yacht club for sure.
For sure.
Susie sweaters. It's funny though because that piece I kind of took from like an old Disney shirt.
Oh, okay.
And it's not 100% confirmed, but Rod Wave, he did some merch for one of his tours, and they ripped it off of me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I
mean, people think these artists don't be paying attention, but they do. So if you have something that's having some traction, it's gonna happen.
So the way I feel like it happened, and I don't know, like there was the dude that designed the piece for Rod Wave. Mm-hmm. He went to Coral Reef.
Okay, so
we have some mutuals, yeah,
right.
And even one of the models in the yacht club, like they follow each other. So when I seen it, and then I got put it on Instagram, like this is crazy. And then one of my cousins like reached out to me, like, oh, I know the guy that designed that for him.
Right.
So he showed me the guy on Instagram, so I followed him, but he never followed back, so we never was able to talk about what happened. But I'm pretty sure he took it from me because it was like it's just no way. Like it was the exact same. It said yacht club and everything. Like
it had the duck and everything too.
No, they had the duck. It had a different logo, but it was the exact same setup.
Oh wow!
Like the exact same setup, bro. I promise you. But I forgot what animal or whatever the hell he had behind it, but it wasn't a duck. But it was yacht club, but it was the exact same font, layout. Everything was exactly the same.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And then so that's two pieces: flag, yacht club, and the single father shirts for sure. Single father.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I feel like
the single father shirt.
So you spoke on you had single father stuff before you actually started putting out Dark Lyfe products.
Yeah. Because
back when we was at Starbucks, I
had a single father shirt. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's funny because I feel like I used to say, bro, I fuck with that shirt so hard, and I feel like we kind of like manifested being single fathers in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely manifested that shit, bro. But like at the time, right? So when I was in high school, like I used to drive, and then like I had OJT or whatever, so I got out early senior year. So I used to pick my little sister up from school.
Right.
So like, you know, my parents, they working and shit, and like it's really like not like on no sad story or no shit, but like it was me and my sister. Like I pick her up from school, take her to get some food. I'm at all her games because she was in middle school at the time, so she used to like do basketball, soccer. She played everything that school had to offer. She played it.
Okay. And
I was there, like, but my parents was at work, so it was just me by myself at most of the shits.
Right.
And I would even cook for her and everything. So that's how that single father shit actually started. Like when I was on Snapchat, and I'd just be like, "Oh, single father low, like this is my single father adventures today. Like this is what we doing."
Right.
Like it had nothing to do with like
actually being a father.
Yeah.
But being an older sibling is like being a father before you actually become one. So
it is.
I get that completely.
It could be.
Yeah.
Like if you do it right, bro. Because some people.
You know my siblings, so you know I've been on that.
For sure. You've been that. You've been that. You've been that for sure.
To the point where even like my little god brother, everybody thought that he was my son for the longest.
Yeah.
And
I did. I thought
even now he's in middle school now, and it's to the point where if this man needs homework done and he can't figure it out, he FaceTimes me. He's like, "Bro, I need help with this." So I get that completely.
100%.
And that's part of being an older sibling.
100%.
So you flipping that into the single father thing, that makes a lot of sense. One thing I wanted to know, it's a lot of fast fashion going on right now.
Facts.
How do you plan on keeping your brand sustainable and upholding like high quality standards moving forward?
The direction I'm moving in now, because with Dark Lyfe, it was like I had a color scheme that I wanted to stick with because I wanted to brand that color scheme into people's mind to the point where like that was my goal. I'm like, when you see these colors, even if it's not Dark Lyfe, I want you to think about Dark Lyfe. I want you to see these colors out in the world and say, they trying to be like Dark Lyfe. But now I'm trying to make timeless pieces. Like I'm not saying like that I'm ignoring trends or I'm following trends. I'm not like I see them, they're cool. Some of them I like. Like I like the crop look.
Okay.
Like, I like that. I like the crop look, but like flare bottoms, like not a fan.
Not feeling it.
Not a fan of it. Stack jeans, not really a fan of it. So yeah, like my goal right now is to make timeless pieces that, you know, it might not be what's exactly trending or popping right now, but it's something that's clean and smooth. You'll be able to wear it now, and more importantly, you'll be able to wear it 10, 20, 30 years from now. It'll be something that your grandkids will find in the closet and be like, damn, like you got this custom Perico piece from the 2024. Like
that's like Stussy. Stussy and Supreme. Like if you can find a classic piece from those guys,
yeah,
you're like, oh damn, like this.
I don't like the direction Supreme is going in.
I don't either. I feel like
they lost their
core.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just them like trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah. Fast fashion.
Yeah, that's what it is. There's a lot of fast fashion going on right now.
Ass, bro. Then you got designers like, and then like Tremaine, he left, right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, we're not gonna tear down a black man, but I'm not too fond of what he's doing right now.
Got you. So since you're moving over into Perico right now, where do you see that going in like the next 5 years?
Oh man, it's gonna fuck the internet up, bro. It's gonna take the world by storm, and I think because now like I'm more conscious of my audience. Like I'm more conscious of the people who actually show up and support. And,
right.
Honestly, bro, it's the women and the gays. Like, and with this new brand,
that's
like
factual.
That's all I'm making like pieces for. Like, I can show you, bro. Like, I can show you right now. Like, look, like I'm working on some hair clips.
That's smart.
Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to market specifically to the bad bitches. Like,
I feel that. And that's the thing. Like anything that women buy, men are always gonna follow. So that's actually genius of you to go that route with your marketing.
For sure. But also, like I said bad bitches because I feel like it's some men, no Diddy or whatever, but it's some men that like just have like bad bitch persona. You feel me?
I get you.
Like, so that's what I'm making clothes for. Men that are secure with their self and are willing to just be themselves in their skin. The women, like everybody that feel comfortable and confident. I'm making products for the bad bitches, bro.
No, I feel that. Have you dealt with any adversity with being in the fashion industry as far as like dealing with manufacturers, clients trying to do like chargebacks, things of that sort?
Nah, the only the only thing I had one problem ever in life. Like one problem, bro. It was this girl in Tallahassee. She bought a piece. She bought a brick by brick hoodie.
Right.
No, shirt. She bought a brick by brick shirt. And you know, like she went on the website, she ordered it, I shipped it off, boom. But when I shipped it, when I bought the shipping label, it didn't come with a tracking number.
Okay.
Sometimes it do. I think it depends on how much it weighed. Like sometimes it came with a tracking number, sometimes it didn't. So whatever. Like I sent it off. Like I put it in the mailbox and that's it. So she DMs me and she's like, "Oh, I didn't get a tracking number." And I'm like, "Okay, like can you tell me your order number?" Mm-hmm. Like, so then she told me her order number and I'm like, okay, boom. Like I check my site. I check Shopify.
Right.
And I'm like, oh yeah, like there's no tracking number. Like it didn't give me one. So I'm like, I'm sorry. And she's like, maybe I'm a dick, bro. I don't know. She like, how would I know that it came? I'm like, just check your mailbox.
Right. That's valid.
Just check your mailbox, lady. And she didn't like that response. She called me super unprofessional. She told me she hate dealing with. She was a black woman, so she was like, I hate dealing with black businesses. And I'm like, I understand. Like, I'm not even mad at you. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do now. Like, it's already shipped out. You feel me? Just let me know if it don't come. But we never talked about that.
I feel like we're harder on ourselves when it comes to business than other companies, and that needs to change.
Yeah.
I personally like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Like, I ordered something from this guy one time, and I got no tracking number.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but it was like months had gone by, and I hadn't gotten the package from him. So like I messaged him, I was like, "Hey, bro, like, still haven't received anything. What's going on?" And he was just like unprofessional as far as like not responding in a timely manner. It's like weeks going by without getting a response. And even then, like I tried not to like bash this man online or anything like that, just because I don't know what your situation may be. You may be going through something with your family or something in that manner. But my thing is like she said you're being unprofessional, but in reality you were being professional because you responded to her within a timely manner, let her know like, hey, it didn't come to tracking number, but like I sent it out. And if you don't receive it, let me know and I'll send you something else.
Yeah, she didn't like that though. She never shopped again. Shouts to her though. I hope she's doing.
It be like that sometimes.
It's funny though, because this particular person is somebody who always like revisits my life, like, and I don't know her at all.
Oh wow.
Like, but she doesn't know me either. But like, I just like I'll have like little dealings with her or like around her, and I'm like, okay, I met this is a girl that I met when I was like in middle school. I'm 90% sure she don't even remember like when I actually met her. But like not too long ago, one of my boys he had a shorty who like graduated like fire academy, and like she was in the class, and I was like, wow, look, that's little shorty who maybe not got the brick by brick shirt. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad funny. She's doing fine. I hope she is. She a firefighter now. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Hope shout out to you. Outside of your own company, what's 3 South Florida companies, fashion wise, that you rock with?
Another felt art project.
Okay.
So that
shout out to the homie.
Yeah, that's the homie. That's my cousin actually, Cargo, who used to be Mellow Fellow, then he rebranded to Mids, and then he rebranded to Salty 182. And I hope Cargo, I hope you stick with another felt art project.
The pieces I've seen so far are looking fire.
Yeah.
I hope he sticks with it as well. I still have some mid sex cell shirts as well. Yeah, that was.
I missed them.
That was really good.
The first Mids drop ever was like the hardest thing I've ever seen, and I couldn't get my size. So I bought a shirt for this shorty, and like it's just so like disappointing because I know she didn't cherish that piece. I know she probably don't even know where that shirt is at right now, but if I had it, I'd put it in a frame.
I remember the amount of attention I got off of those sex sell shirts, bro.
Sex does sell, though.
Yeah, but it was the fact that it was such a good message behind it. It wasn't just sex sells. It was actually like a good message behind it, and it spoke about like everything that goes on with people being like essayed and things of that sort.
Yeah.
And it was just that was a conversational piece. Anytime I wore it out, definitely had people stop me like, "Yo, can I see your shirt?" So I'll definitely get that.
That's a timeless piece, man.
Yeah, for sure. What would be your next one?
I'm gonna say the boys over at Felt because
they're killing it.
Like I love the success that they have. Is honestly inspiring. I don't really know them that well.
Right.
I have a couple Felt pieces, but I like seeing like two niggas from the crib like.
Man, I was mad how quickly those the MLB caps sold out.
But they keep restocking
the first one that came. But they don't. I haven't ever get my hands on the Yankees one, and you know how I am when it comes to my Yankees caps, bro. Like, it's like every time they have came out, it was like it was in a moment where I was like, I'm not buying hats. Like
I
go on those hiatuses because I don't have an addictive personality at all. Like that's not my thing, but I love what I love, and like when I buy caps, I go crazy. Especially like I'll say 2022 was probably my craziest year with buying caps. Bro, I remember one time there was like a week where I bought like 8 caps in 1 week, and
bro, it has to be like $50, right?
Bro, I didn't. Bro, this is the thing. I was working 2 jobs. And
one of them was just buying hats.
Yeah, it was to the point where all my bills are already paid up,
and you know,
and caps are just coming like crazy. And
you didn't have a kid at the time, did you?
No, I already had my I already had my son.
Okay.
And the thing is, my son's taken care of, so it's I got extra funds, and I've been busting my ass. I'm gonna treat myself. So
kids are so easy to take care of,
man. And they're so easy, bro. They're so easy to please.
Yeah. They don't need $1 million, bro.
Nah, not at all.
That's some bullshit.
I just saw something recently where this lady was like, she gets $1,000 a week in child support, and that's not enough. And I was like, that's $52,000 a year, tax free. And I don't.
Women, if you don't go get you a fucking job,
that's more than the average job pays.
You feel me?
Because if you make $15 an hour, you're not making $52,000 a year.
You're not, bro.
So I don't know. Like I feel like certain people just overplay what they want in life, and they make it seem like it's about the kid, but no kid needs $52,000 a year to be raised.
Nah,
like
none.
Even with activities and things of that sort, that's not needed. But to each their own.
You can't spend $1,000 bro. If you wanted to, you couldn't spend $1 a week on your kid. Like, what are you gonna buy?
Bro, kids' clothes are inexpensive for the most part. Like, unless you're out here buying your kid like designer clothing when they're in like preschool and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's stupid. I mean,
it is stupid.
That's stupid.
I totally agree with you. It's very stupid. I'm not buying my child a freaking Fair God when they're in freaking preschool, knowing that kids grow so fast.
Yeah,
like
you gonna wear that for one?
Bro, my kids thing is Crocs, and I hate Crocs, bro. Like
I love Crocs.
I know you do. I can't stand Crocs, and it's because of a teacher that I had in high school that used to wear navy blue Crocs, and he would take his shoes off in class and put his feet on the desk.
Funky.
So because of that, I just the thought of Crocs bothers me. But my kid loves them, so I buy them. And they're not expensive. They're very cheap.
Especially at that size. What is it, 30, 40?
Bro, 30, yeah. 30. I spend more like on Nikes for him, and then he's like, "Oh, Daddy, I don't want to wear these." I'm like, "What you want to wear?" He's like, "My Crocs."
And Crocs.
I'm like, "Man, go get them." Like,
they comfy. They comfy.
Who am I to tell you no to what you want to wear? Like,
I mean, that's what I be trying to tell. Like, I be saying, like, as a parent, bro, like, my role is to guide and protect. Like, I'm not here, like, even though that's like I got a child, I'm not here to tell my child what to do. I'm here to guide them,
right?
Help them make the right decisions and protect them for any harm, bro.
No, for sure.
But it's your life, bro. If you want to wear Crocs, I don't want you to wear Crocs. I think you could put a better fit on, but hey, live your life, man. You got to develop your own style.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
All right, so we said another failed project, and we said,
yeah.
What's your third one?
Yeah, my bad. I be going on tangents.
No, you're good, bro.
You said besides me?
Yeah. Can't let you count yourself.
Can't count myself. Another failed art project. Nah, that's it, man. I mean, it's other brands. They cool. But even like some of my like, cause I have other homies that have brands,
right?
And like, I'm just not their target audience.
That's understandable. That's real.
And it's not even talking shit, cause like I got one homie. I was just on the phone with him like on my way over here, and he has a brand, and he asked me like for advice or like for opinions all the time, and I'm like, like hey, you like this design? I'd be like, yo, not like I'm not your target audience. I don't feel like you should, like, I don't like the design. Like, but
that's real though. Like, it's better for you to be honest and.
But we talk about other stuff like vendors and stuff. Like, if you need, like, oh, I'm trying to work on this. I'm like, oh, I did that. This who did it for me, stuff like that. But like, as far as his like what he likes and his audience, like, cause he has a core fan base, and they all his stuff sell. But yeah, so no, just another felt art project. I think Cargo is a fucking genius. I like Felt because Felt give a nigga hope.
Right.
And other than that, it ain't really nobody else that I could even think about for real that I actually like. Damn. Oh, you know what? That Durags nigga.
Okay.
Durags go crazy. I almost forgot about him. Yeah, Durags go crazy. Yeah. All right, Durags is number 3 for me.
For sure.
For sure.
That's a solid 3. So I was gonna ask you about streetwear companies, but since you say you're going the luxury route,
no, that was the original plan. But I'm like, now, no, it's not. It's not exactly. Cause like I ordered like some blank hoodies. I ordered like 5 different colored blank hoodies, and I'm learning how to screen print because
that's a great thing to learn. Honestly, I learned back in like 2014.
You know how to screen print?
Yeah, one of my homies used to work at a screen print shop down here.
Word.
Not that far from here, actually, like a couple blocks over.
Tight shit.
And I would go hang out with him certain nights, and he taught me how to screen print because he'll be in there like doing the shirts for certain events and stuff like that. Yeah. And just kicking it with him, I learned how to do it.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard. I'm gathering all the right pieces and shit.
Right.
But and it's not even on some to cut costs. You know, like it's not even that. It's really because I want with this next project that I'm working on, I want to be able to have like customization available. Like, if that makes sense, I'm trying to get my words together. Like, I don't want to have to order 50 hoodies.
Things.
Yeah, I don't want to have to order 50 black hoodies with a white logo. Like, I want you to be able to say, "Hey, yo, like, I got these shoes. Like, I got this idea for a fit." And I'd be like, "All right, cool. Like, come by the crib, and we're gonna get you a hoodie. And then, okay, look, these are the paint options that I have, and we're gonna get you we're gonna get you something for you. You know,
that's clean.
Yeah, but not everybody could do that.
And you can definitely
members only.
You can definitely get you a nice little fee with doing it that way.
Nah, for sure.
That's basically that's what Iceberg and Coogee were doing when they first came out.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you think about it, everything was a one of one.
Wait, listen, man. When Iceberg and Coogee did whatever they did, you have to understand how old I was.
I know, I get that completely.
So I don't even know what you're talking about.
Coogee's before my time.
Yeah.
And I bought a couple Coogee pieces, and
I had a couple Coogee pieces.
$600. And people looked at me like they're like, you're very crazy for spending that, but I don't mind spending it because that piece is gonna last you a lifetime.
You said Iceberg, like
Iceberg, like the brand. Like I don't know if you remember back in the days, they had They had Iceberg had like the Looney Tunes pieces.
Iceberg is not the rapper.
No, not Iceberg the rapper.
Okay.
Iceberg the clothing brand.
Never heard of it.
So this is like early 2000s. They were really big. Like if you go look at like throwback Lil Wayne like pictures from like early Cash Money days. Yeah, you was a little one.
Preschool, kindergarten.
Yeah, exactly.
I had some Coogee shit though.
They were making like custom pieces, and then they started making stuff with like the Looney Tunes.
That's fire.
And then Lot 29 is kind of like, which you might know is a little bit after Iceberg, and they started doing like something similar. But Iceberg was like, bro, Iceberg was known. If you listen to like Mystical Shake Your Ass, he says, sorry to mention him knowing what he does and stuff. He's like, bro, he has like 3 different rape charges. Yeah, he's
damn, man.
It's wild. But he's like, you
could pay for it, bro.
Before taking it, that's crazy.
You could pay like $40, $50, bro. Man. You get a QV, bro. List like, crawlers, man.
He said something about like buying icebergs if you have the right curves.
Yeah.
And then Genuine in those jeans mentioned iceberg as well.
I gotta do some research on iceberg.
Currency still wears them a lot. He has a few songs where he talks about like wearing iceberg history sweats and stuff like that.
Word.
Yeah, they were pretty expensive pieces back then.
Word.
That's why I mentioned them because they did the one-on-ones originally.
Yeah.
You know who was big on iceberg? Jay-Z. At one point he was calling himself Iceberg Slim because Biggie was wearing Coogee and Jay-Z was wearing iceberg. That was like a real big thing for them. But Yeah, I was saying, like, who would you say is your biggest influence as far as like the luxury side of things?
Like what brand?
Yeah, I know you mentioned.
Polo.
Polo Black, which is
Polo.
very
Polo Ralph
Purple
Lauren.
Label. Purple Label.
Purple,
was,
yeah.
Bro, Purple Label. I remember when it first like really blew up was around like my junior senior in high school, and everybody thought they had Purple Label. And it was like, bro, that's Blue Label. That's not Purple Label. You can't afford Purple Label on the high school budget unless you have a family that's up there like that. But it was cool because like songs like Swag Stuff came out and they were mentioning it. Ain't I Tip mentioned Ralph Lauren Purple Label.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people were
Atlanta folks.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
But the first person I ever heard mention it was Hove.
Word.
Yeah, on Change Clothes.
Yeah, I think to answer your question, it is Polo, like without a doubt, because it's one of them brands I feel like that's gonna forever make timeless pieces. It's like
I agree on that.
Other brands have their moments. You feel me? Like right now, who have a big moment? Like Chrome Hearts. And don't get me wrong, Chrome Hearts has been out for years,
right.
And they have a core fan base. It's like bikers and shit. But now, like rappers, Javante Davis had a Chrome Heart in his last fight.
Yeah, that was wild in his last fight.
That shit was hard.
It was hard, but it was like
hard, though. That shit. But it's like knowing the brand. What the fuck is going on? Like,
right.
how did we get here? But I feel like yeah, Polo is definitely one of those brands that like you can't go wrong. Like,
you know,
in
early this year, I was like, damn, like is Ralph not getting the same love until when the Ain't I Fresh dude came out, he hit on the Ralph shirt, and I was like, bro, Unc fresh as fuck. What you mean? Like,
yeah. Ain't I Fresh? He was fresh, bro. Like, Unc was fresh.
To me, you can never go wrong with a Ralph Lauren polo.
You can't shit on Ralph Lauren, bro. You can't shit on Ralph Lauren Tech. You feel me? I'll take a Ralph Lauren Tech over a Nike Tech any day.
I agree completely.
I'm taking that, bro.
I agree completely.
Nice little polo tee, nice little polo shirt.
Bro, I remember being in college and spending all my checks.
These pants are polo.
Spending all my checks on Ralph Lauren, bro.
Yeah, got to.
And shout out to my parents for not like tripping on me, like most parents, as far as like, oh, you're spending all your money, da da da. Bro, I remember buying like $600 worth of Ralph Lauren drawers.
Jesus Christ, bro. Underwear, bro.
Bro, but
just to put on your ass.
Bro, that's the thing though. Like I said, one thing about me, I don't mind paying for quality. $600 worth of underwear.
How many boxes?
That's
did
a lot
you
of pairs.
Okay, you got a lot.
Because 3-pack of the boxer briefs are like $38.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what it is now. That's what it was at that time. That's what it was back then.
Yeah, it's probably like $50 now. Bro.
Probably so. Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised.
$60, bro. Shit, so fucking expensive, man.
The socks was like, you get a 6-pack for like $20. So it wasn't bad, bro. Like,
I always got my polo socks and underwear from like Marshalls.
That was smart. You get it for like $20 instead of $38.
Marshalls.
Yeah, I used to work at TJ Maxx at one point. I had a homie that worked in the stock room, and he would call me like,
"Don't even put it on the floor."
Yeah, I used to tell him, bro, don't just put those to the side.
Even put that on the floor,
especially on weeks when we got like. So the discount at Marshalls and TJ Maxx was ass. It was like 10%.
Yeah.
But like every couple of months they'll give us like 20% for the weekend, and I'll be like, bruh, I'm putting all the shit on layaway until 20%. The week of 20%, I'm pulling it out and I'm buying it all, and I'll buy like fucking like 10 packs of white tees at that moment. And yeah, that was definitely helpful.
Polo t-shirt, polo drawers.
And this is like right before Wayne came out with single saying that. I remember once Wayne came out, everybody was in there trying to buy everything. I'm like, bro, like, y'all not gonna find it. Like,
it's not here.
Next to the floor.
It's not here. Like, it's not. It's not coming out.
You're not gonna
you
find
gotta know a guy, and I'm the guy, and you don't know me, so you're not gonna get it.
And Dro was definitely a big influence on me around that time too. So like, I remember having like lamb's wool sweaters from Ralph Lauren. I remember my pops, may he rest in peace, one time washing clothes. He picked up one of my lamb's wool sweaters and washed it, and it shrunk. And bro, it shrunk to the point where Tiny could fit it. And this is when she's in elementary school. And I'm hot because I just paid like $80 for this fucking sweater.
Damn.
And I can't wear it no more.
You like,
bro. I was big mad.
Damn, I would have been. Nah, like at that time I would have been mad, but like if that happened right now today.
No, now I wouldn't care. I'm a lot older now, but as a 19-year-old spending $80 when you're making like $8.20 something an hour,
fuck
yeah, that's That was tough.
Minimum wage was crazy.
It was
back
crazy,
in the
bro.
days.
I was just telling somebody the other day, a barista. I was like, bro, like y'all really complain entirely too much. I said my baristas who was making $9.14 when I started at Starbucks do way more than what y'all do, and I never had to beg them to do anything, bro. I was like, now you guys are making over 16 an hour, which I still don't think y'all make enough, but like the way that y'all complain. Bro, they're starting at 16, yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy. Remember when I started, it was like 9.14. I remember seeing my first Starbucks check and getting the vending check that same day. And the Starbucks check was for like 64 hours. And it was like 8 and change after taxes and everything. And then I had a vending check for one game. And it was like $1,500. And I was like, man, fuck this insurance. But I was like, you know what, though? I'm like...
Because you was doing the beer thing, right?
Yeah. I was... Bro, like... those checks was different. You feel me? Like, I made $70K at 24 off of selling beer, and then going to at 26 going to a job where I don't think I made $30,000 that year, and I was like, damn, bro, like this shit's not the same.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it was ass. Corporate greed is ass, bro.
Yeah, corporate greed is definitely crazy.
Nice.
But you know, you do what you got to do.
Money. What you gonna do with all that money? What are you gonna do with it, bro?
I mean, but that's why it's
give it to us. I can get fresh.
That's why you gotta have a game plan of what you want to do in life. If you're stuck on just thinking, oh, I'm working for a paycheck, then you're already losing in life because a job is only supposed to keep you just above broke. So
they pay you just enough money to get your dumb ass to come back the next day. Just enough. Other than that, like, I don't think you're finna stack up and never have to do that again. I guess when you retire, that's after 35 years or some shit.
That's insane to think you got to work for 35 years to retire.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
it's crazy.
I'm glad that I did what I did at a younger age. I was able to travel and see the world before
for sure
settling down and saying, okay, I'm working doing this. Because I feel like if you don't have children, you're under 25, you should be able to go travel as much as you want to.
Facts.
Especially like I feel like in the minority community, it doesn't happen enough. Yeah. Like I know a bunch of white kids that like fresh out of college or fresh out of high school, they're like, oh, I'm going to Europe
for a year.
Bro, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like that's a dope experience for you to go to Europe. Especially like with us who enjoy fashion, that's a trip that's definitely something that'd be dope for us because like Italy's known for fashion, France is known for fashion.
I be seeing TikToks of like Italians, and they're like, you're not Italian. Look at the way you dressing. Like they so snobby. I love them, bro. I want to go to Italy.
I think it'll be a good move, especially with the field that you're in. Like I feel like we as Americans we know about fashion, but we don't see as much as they do because they see certain pieces years before it comes to this side of town.
Damn. That's an interesting take.
How do you feel about all of the black creatives getting into high end fashion now? Like Virgil, may he rest in peace. The Pharrell, Tyler the Creator. You mentioned Tyler earlier, like Tyler the Creator doing what he's doing over at Louis Vuitton. What's your take on that?
My take on it is that the guy who I feel deserves that, they shitted on him. They shitted on Kanye.
I agree.
They shitted on Kanye. Like Kanye had a fucking Louis Vuitton collab back in like
that was
2006,
2007, 2008. The Jaspers.
Yeah. The Patchworks, like
that was some fire sneakers. The Dons. That was some great sneakers, man.
And they shitted on him. They called him crazy, and you know, R.I.P. Virgil, man. He wasn't that creative.
Yeah, a lot of his pieces weren't amazing.
Trash.
I liked some of the sneakers that he came out with Nike. There was a few where I was like, okay, this is fire. And there's ones where I was like, bro, I would never wear those. But you know, like I like what I like. I'm more into like classic Nikes and things of that sort. So some of that shit was a little too wild for my liking.
I seen Virgil write chair on the chair.
I mean, that was hilarious to me.
Like, was he trolling?
I kind of feel like he was. Same thing with Kanye. I remember working the St. Pablo tour.
Yeah.
And watching all these kids stand in line for 2 hours to buy merchandise before the show even started, like before they actually opened the doors for you to go to your seats. Yeah. And I remember seeing like a Gildan T-shirt for $70, and I was like, "Bro, Kanye, you know what you're doing. There's no way in hell you should be selling a Gildan T-shirt for $70." But you know the audience that's purchasing it, so I'm not mad at you.
But it's very interesting because I don't know what he was going through then, or like if he even had control of it. Because I heard in an interview where like people mentioned his outrageous prices, and he was saying like, I don't control prices. Like they don't give me the opportunity.
Right.
Because like right now, like everything on his website is fucking $20, bro.
Well, I also think that was genius of him, because him putting everything at the same price, he gets to see what sells the most.
Yep.
So when he does bring out his next collection,
he knows what to focus on.
He knows what to put at the highest price points, what to keep at a lower price point. Like those, bro, I've seen so many people with the wet tank tops, and I was like, that was genius. All you did was slap a word across the fucking white beater, and you put it on the website for $20, and they sold out. It was like, that was smart of you. And now you know, just do the same thing again, a different word or a different colorway, and it's still gonna sell.
What too? They had a moment. I think the moment over for him now, but them T-shirts had a moment. Yeah. They had a big moment, bro. Like right now, like when it dropped, I didn't have nobody to buy it for. But now I feel like and I can't. Like, it's moment's over. Yeah. Like, you missed it.
He was smart though. He spent the money.
He's not. I got some pods. I got some easy pods.
That's what's up.
I do. I had one to school one day, and the kids, they like that, you know.
How do you like working with the kids? That's another thing.
Love it.
That's another part of your life. Man. Like I'm proud of you, because I feel like it's dope to see you working with children and knowing that you actually care.
Yeah.
And I especially, like, you know me, bro. I'm big on the community and giving back to kids, toy drives, backpack drives, things of that sort. We're actually working on a backpack drive right now.
Fire.
I'm gonna fill you with the information going forward. Probably closer to like the middle of July. But I feel like having people that are like from the culture and young enough to still understand these kids does make a difference. Because I remember being in middle school, which was when I first got down here, and when I first moved down south and stuff. And I remember I had one teacher who was like pro student, and then I had other students that like didn't give a fuck about the students, and it showed. And this one teacher, she would always tell us, like, these teachers talk about y'all like y'all are animals.
They do.
And
they do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right now today, they just don't understand, bro, because they wasn't like, I know you was a little badass kid. I know you was.
Bruh.
I was. You feel me? And it wasn't even bad because, like, you want to be destructive. He's like, you a kid. You just having fun, bro. Like, you just trying to have some fun, bro.
My biggest thing in school was I was always smart. I always had honors classes and things of that sort.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get into some bullshit.
Got to.
Because
keep the day going.
Yeah, like.
Keep the blood flowing.
It made shit fun.
Make shit exciting.
Y'all aren't giving me anything new to learn in reality.
I'm never gonna use this shit.
Yeah, like, bro, I remember me and my mom had a conversation a couple years ago, and I told her, I was like, bro, I hated high school. The only reason I went to that shit was because it had girls. And I remember telling her, I was like, at one point she was thinking about putting me in like Columbus, and I was like, if you put me in Columbus, I'm dropping out. I was like, the only reason I go to school is because there's women.
The women.
So like, that's why I said, like, you
working
with the kids. I played football 9th grade. And then I got into some bullshit.
Yeah.
My coach wanted me to come back 10th grade, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm making money. I'm
cool.
Yeah,
I'm cool."
Basically, yeah. So I was just seeing that they're thinking about doing like NIL deals for high school now, and I was like, man, if that was a thing when I was in school, I'd have stayed playing football. But
that NIL thing is such a scary realm because it's so new. But it like I don't think it's good.
To what extent?
Because these kids are signing contracts before they have reached their before they have any bargaining power, you know. And the contracts could be lifelong contracts, or the contracts could go.
Well, that's why they're supposed to. Even so, like, so if you're signing any contract, you gotta make sure it doesn't have words like perpetuity in it, because that's for life.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, that means that's for life. So if you sign a contract with perpetuity, you could die tomorrow, and that you're still signing that contract.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rappers that sign deals like that. That's why I say stuff like that. But
But like kids don't know that.
yeah. But I feel like it's on the parents and
The parents don't know
people. It's on the parents and people around to know that, like, you shouldn't have your child sign a contract without an attorney anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like NIL could be a good thing, especially for like college students.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I remember having homeboys that played college football that were broke as fuck and couldn't afford to eat a fucking slice of pizza.
Yeah.
And you're playing football for for a multi-million-dollar fucking college.
Yeah.
So I feel like it has its good things and it has its flaws as well. Like you said, if you don't know what you're signing, you could be signing a terrible deal and you're stuck in that deal for life.
Yep.
But if you have the right people around you and you're signing a deal that's giving you some type of like funding in that moment to keep you going, then it's a good thing.
It is. I think to make things get not that wicked,
Right.
to not give them that much, it shouldn't be.
No, especially in high school, it shouldn't be that much.
In college too, because it's like I think who was it? I think it was T.I. was thinking about signing 21 Savage at one point, and I could have these artists confused, but the artist wanted like $1 million, and then
I heard that conversation where T.I. was like, bro, for what it would take for me to sign you for $1 million, it's not even worth $1 million. Like, that's actually genuine conversation for someone to tell you that.
Yeah. It was T.I. and 21, right?
Yeah, it's T.I. and 21 Savage. Yeah, that was genuinely for him to say that to him made a lot of sense, because there's people that have signed deals that they shouldn't have signed.
Yeah.
Me doing music, I've been around long enough where I've been offered certain things, and I'm like, bro, that's not something that even makes sense to me. I got offered a deal when I was 18 that's for $50,000, and I'm glad that I didn't sign it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who it was with, but I'm glad that I didn't sign that, because that company's not even doing well right now. Like, they're like belly up.
Probably some bullshit. Yeah,
bro, $50,000 is not worth you signing something that takes away your creative rights. I was gonna ask you, because I know you used to do music, and you had the Rocket Room and things of that sort. Have you ever thought about doing a project with artists, kind of like how 10 Deep did with Wale back in the days?
Yeah.
And things of that sort.
But my project is gonna be dangerous, bro. But I think I'm gonna do it, cause it's like, I'm like, I know a lot of niggas that rap,
right?
And you feel me? Miami is every urban community is I think have like the same kind of shit going on, where it's like. Like, these people don't fuck with these people don't fuck with these people, but like I'm not in the field, like I'm not going on drills and shit, so like I got homies in every little hood, you feel me? So I fuck with rappers in every little hood, like, and I'm from where I'm from, and I never turn my back on the heights. But yeah, I was thinking about doing like a down south project.
I mean, I think that'd be good,
all
honestly.
the hoods, like, you feel me?
I see a lot of these young dudes like beefing, and it doesn't make sense to me, because
they so talented, bro. They get together, they get some money, bro.
I've lived in Perrine. I guess because I lived all over Dade County. I lived in Perrine. I lived in the Heights. I lived up north in the city.
Yeah,
like I've lived in the Ranger. I've lived in Cutler Bay. South Miami Heights. So like I don't see the point in y'all beefing over these small ass blocks. And that's coming from a dude that's a gang member, like. So, but it's like I'm saying this as someone who's aged to the point where I see us doing better for ourselves than just like the day by day bullshit. Like,
bro, if you, it don't matter. Pick a hood, pick a beef, and when you trace it back to the source, it's gonna be about a bitch.
Always. And that's not even just on like. On some black shit, that's on wars, bro. If you go back to World War I and World War II, it was over women. That's just men in history. Men are stupid in reality.
Tender. Stop being so tender, man.
Man,
stop being so tender.
It really be like that. I don't know. Like I would like to see a lot of these young artists mesh together and do something.
Me too.
Because I remember back in like 2013.
Thinking about being a mesher, bro. It's kind of dangerous though, cause I I'm thinking about it, cause I might have niggas from different hoods on the same song, and they won't know until it fucking drop. Oh well.
Honestly, that'll work well. Think about Wu-Tang Clan, bro. Raekwon and Ghostface used to shoot at each other.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were, bro. Like I'm talking about big guns shooting at each other, and
they used to be in the studio together.
No, so what RZA used to do was he would record everybody separately. Unless if y'all got along, you record together. But until he got everybody to be on the same page, that's when they started recording together. Before that, he used to record everybody separately because niggas was really beefing and shooting at each other because they're from different projects.
Yeah.
So I can see you making that happen. It's just having the engineer that's willing to deal with that. You feel me? Because a lot of engineers
record everybody separately.
Yeah.
Record them separately. I ain't gonna tell them. Hey, these people don't like
on the
each other.
same beat and do like Metro Boomin does and just mesh every song together.
Yeah.
Like piece it together. Mm-hmm. That's definitely possible. I remember back in like 2013, Miami was really in like a new Renaissance type feel. And it was artists from all over the city working together. And you could go to like Wynwood or Coconut Grove and places like this.
Red Clan was popping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember my first time meeting Denzel was in Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah, and I didn't even meet Denzel through a Miami nigga. I met Denzel through Curtis Williams from 2-9.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like it was really everybody was outside moving around.
Yeah, it was a good time for
if you were outside, then you were known. It wasn't anyone really like there's dumb shit going on.
You know Illusion?
Yeah, I know Illusion.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
First time I met Illusion was actually so I knew who he was, but the first time I met him was back when I was working at Dixie Belle still. He had came in there one night and he had ordered like banana bread or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you Illusion, right? He's like, yeah, what's up? And we started having a conversation.
I met Illusion playing pickleball, bro. I didn't even know he was just spectacular, bro. Like, that's the homie.
Yo, I just found out about pickleball recently. Marley was in I'm gonna say somewhere in Broward.
Yeah.
And they were up there playing.
Yeah.
And bro was like, yo, you ever heard of pickleball? And I was like, no, what the fuck is that? And he was like breaking it down to me. He you know how my brother gets. He's like super excited when he learns something new. He was like dumb excited about pickleball. And it was like his thing that he was like fixated on at the moment.
Pickleball is fun. It's fun because it's a sport that doesn't require skill.
Damn, who was it that
you
said?
Just get out there and play.
Damn, I'm trying to think. I was watching an interview recently.
You don't even have to hit that bitch. You shouldn't hit that bitch hard.
No,
you got to just let that bitch tap. That shit cool.
So
pickleball is cool.
Is it closer to tennis or closer to like badminton?
I don't know. I never played badminton, but it's like table tennis. It's like full size table tennis. That makes sense.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but I was watching an interview recently, and they mentioned pickleball.
It's like full size table tennis.
Oh, I know what it was. I was watching Kill Tony, and Cam Patterson was like, "Yeah, I call that stupid ass tennis." He said, "Yeah, white people created that because y'all could play tennis," and I was like, "Damn!" Like he was roasting that shit.
Nah, but that's like factual though. Yeah. Like it's like it requires no skills, bro. Like the courts are smaller, and the ball is like light, and you don't hit it. Like you don't like if I a pickleball.
Yeah.
Like I might hit it out of bounds, bro. You gotta just like tap.
Damn.
That's
okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to try it one day. I remember playing tennis with the shorty back in the days, and my issue with tennis was I used to play baseball when I was like a kid and shit.
Yeah.
So like I see a ball and I want to wipe the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
And you can't do that in tennis. You gotta actually have control when you hit and things of that sort. So that's basically what you're saying with pickleball.
Pickleball easy.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to give it a try.
Got to. There's course. There's like it's gaining traction. They sell pickleball shit in Target and Walmart now.
Oh wow!
And then they got like it's some shit in Wynwood that like you can rent out like little courts and shit. They got drinks and shit. Like it's a little vibe. One of my boy Prince
like
Mac, he was telling me about that shit.
That sounds like a good like building activity for a team.
Team bonding.
Yeah, team bonding.
Yeah.
What you call it? Do you ever see yourself opening like a storefront?
Yeah, I want to. Definitely want to. But when I'm kind of, I'm being real intentional with this new project to the point where I want to open the store, but it's gonna be like kind of like gallery in a sense, where how gallery was like a couple years ago, like a year ago, to where you needed an appointment to come.
That's fire. That's how 8 and 9 was like that. 8 and 9 when they first opened their store in Miami, you had to have an appointment to go shop.
Yeah.
And
you gotta have a membership. You gotta be a member. This is members only, bro.
That's fire.
This is not.
So
not for everybody.
When I was younger, I wanted to open a clothing store.
Yeah. What happened?
And I still might do it at some point. I just got so much different projects that I'm working on. Like
facts.
I'm honing back in on music finally. Like I took time off after becoming a father, and I like the project that I have currently. I'm planning to drop it later this year on Even, and I feel like it's some of the best music that I've made in my lifetime, because I took the time to focus on speaking on like emotional problems that I went through, things of that sort.
That's real from the heart.
Yeah, like that was my thing. And my thing with wanting to open a clothing company back in the days, well, even like a store, was I wanted to have that Louis Vuitton feel where you walk in and people are offering you like a split of champagne and making you feel like. You ever walked into the bank and they call you by your name?
My first name?
By your last name.
No.
So I remember that Wells Fargo over in Pinecrest.
Yeah.
I remember walking into there. Back when we were working together.
Yeah, I must not be getting enough money, man. Fuck, damn,
and that's the thing. Like I always used to say, like, damn, imagine I'm only a couple thousands up, and y'all are calling me my last name, walking into the bank, being greeted by every single person. That's how the way that made me feel is how I want people to feel when they shop with me. I want you to be greeted by your last name. Hello, Mr. So-and-so. Hello, Mrs. So-and-so. I want you to be offered a glass of champagne when you walk in the door. Get you a nice little rosé or brut champagne.
Yeah.
Have you sit down, pick out what you want. You're able to try it on.
Yeah.
And if you want to get it tailored, it can be tailored in that building. Things of that sort. So like, that's always been my thing. I know like if I ever do it, I have to do it correctly. And I have to know that it's fitting the feel that I would want for myself. Like
facts.
I know like I want to. You ever been to? There's a company right now that's making suits that's pretty good. They're called Indochino. They're located in Brickell City Center.
Okay.
And you walk in for a fitting, and they're building your suit from scratch. I want that, but like on
they had a store like that in the Falls.
Yeah, they used
right
to
next
as
to
well.
the American Girl doll store.
Bro, American Girl. I remember when they didn't have this store, and you had to buy the dolls out of the book. And my sister had one when she was in like second grade.
Yeah.
And people would come over to the house and be like, y'all spent how much for that doll?
Yeah.
And then they opened a store, and it was like they had like the salon and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
But yeah, I want it to be like some streetwear shit.
Yeah.
But you're still getting that designer feel where you're walking in and things are being designed for you. Like you said, like
that's what. Yeah. I'm finna do that. I'm finna do that for my garage.
I feel like
for real. Pull up.
I feel like you're gonna succeed with that style, because you're making your customer feel like luxury, like they matter more than anything.
They do, and
that's really a great place to go with it. There's not many brands doing that.
Nah, I'm more focused on making human, genuine connections than a sale. Cause
that's cool. More direct to consumer. A lot of and I feel like you already doing that kind of with Dark Lyfe.
Not really, because I even like most people, like even if you stayed in Miami, for most people, like I'm shipping it because like at that time I had 2 jobs and I was a full-time student.
Right.
Like I'm like, yo, like I promise you, I know like you the homie, but like you will get this sweatsuit way quicker if you let me put it in the mail. I promise you. I promise you.
Now I feel like when I say I feel like you're already doing the direct to consumer route. Like you had people where if you were tapped in, you could get like the jersey with your name on
yeah,
it and things of
yeah.
that sort. So you already had the direct to consumer mind frame from back then.
That jersey drop was insane because like I only a couple people, and I didn't even get the jersey with my name on the back. Nah. Like, so like a couple people like had it, but it was people that never bought anything, and they felt offended because they knew me that they didn't get the opportunity to have a jersey with their name on it. I'm like, why would you get this opportunity?
But it's like that at times. Like you're always gonna have people that feel entitled.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
Honestly, your biggest supporters are usually people that you don't know. So
100%.
So it's okay for them to feel some type of way. Like you just gotta let them be what they are in that moment. Some of my biggest fans when it comes to music are people I never met.
That's amazing.
I know a chick that lives in Tampa that wrote me like the longest DM ever a couple years ago, telling me how my music helped her.
Fire.
Going through the stuff that she was going through. And I was like, damn, like I've never met this person in my life.
Fire.
And I touched them and I didn't even know. So yeah, it's definitely people that you don't know that's gonna support you the most.
For sure.
So like don't even, like when that type of stuff happens, bruh, it's water off your back. Just let that shit roll off and keep it moving.
I'm like, you ain't never buy nothing. Like, that's it. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you not a member.
No, I feel that.
What are we talking about?
Shit. So we spoke about music. Mm-hmm. Did you see Kendrick Lamar's show?
No, I didn't. No? I didn't. But like, just to be 100% like fair, like Kendrick Lamar, for me, he's one of those artists that like, do I think he's a good artist? Do I think he's one of the greats? Yes. Am I a personal fan? Did I listen to Pimp a Butterfly? Did I listen to Mr. Morale? I didn't even know about Mr. Morale until this beef shit happened, bro.
So Mr. Morale, I wasn't really a fan. Like I've been a Kendrick fan since I was in high school. Yeah. Back when he was K-Dot.
Yeah.
Mr. Morale, I still don't connect to that album. And it's okay. Like I felt the same way about J. Cole's For Your Eyes when it came out. Yeah. Bro, I did not connect with that album at all. I was like, Cole, what is this bullshit? And now as a dad, I kind of understand that album more. So like I get that completely. You know, for me, it was the fact of it was such a West Coast set, bro. I was in the house doing Crip cardio.
There was a big moment. They even brought out Tommy the Clown, which is amazing.
Yes, for sure. Like, there's people that I was shocked. There's people that don't know who Tommy the Clown is, and I was like, bro, y'all never seen Rise?
Yeah, niggas never seen Rise. I was telling one of my homie I go to the gym with, and like he's a Drake stan, but he loves this Kendrick Lamar shit. Mm-hmm. Like he loved it, and I was telling him about Tommy the Clown. I was like, but he never seen the movie Rise. But it was like I only seen it because my uncle.
Right.
You feel me? Like he was. I think he might be like a little older than you, but he had the movie that's how I seen it. So if you didn't have like that older figure,
I feel like people need to see that movie. T-Fly's in that movie, the R&B singer.
Yeah,
he's in that movie, Crumpin'.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't remember what his name was, but T-Fly's also in Stomp the Yard. Not Stomp. Yeah, Stomp the Yard with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
The dancing scene.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch that shit, T-Fly got on this big ass hat. He got like a size 8.5 fitted cap with his little ass head, and he looks like me and him actually have like had conversations about this on Twitter, like jokingly and shit. I told him he looks like the that Ellen DeGeneres meme with dude running with the big ass hat on. Yeah. He's like, yeah, they did the look foul on that one. I'm like, yeah, they definitely did you foul, bro. So that hat was way too damn big for your head. But yeah, amazing. he was a dancing nigga. He was like Crumpin' and shit like that, and he's in that movie.
So I didn't see that movie since I was in kindergarten. So, but if I remember correctly, it was the Crips versus the Clowns.
No, it was the Crumpers.
Crumpers versus the Clowns.
Crumpers versus the Clowns. Yeah, because crumping is one style and clowning is a different style. Okay, so like
But then Tommy the Clown invent crumping?
Well, he invented clowning, and crumping was an offshoot from people that we used to dance with Tommy. Okay. So it's kind of like say you came out with a style of designing, and then the next person who came, Stussy and Supreme is a perfect example. Yeah, the dude from Supreme was under Stussy, and they came up with his own thing. It's just an offshoot. Okay. Yeah, so I felt like Time in the Clown getting that moment was a good look. DJ Head having his own set was amazing to me because I'm a big DJ Head fan. And he really stamped that West Coast shit. He brought out fucking Bino, and I'm glad to see Bino getting love since Nip's passed. He brought out fucking Problem. You know, I don't know if you know Problem changed his name to Jason Martin. He rebranded himself, and bro's been putting out amazing music. Him and DJ Quick just did a whole project together.
I'm not too familiar with the California
That's the nigga
culture.
that he did the How You Do That, like the newer version of it with Master P. Back in like 2013, 2014. And it was like his biggest song at the time. He did Sweatpants with Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
You hear his ad libs, he's like wow and all type of shit on that song.
Okay.
Yeah, he rebranded himself and they brought him out. He showed love. West Side Boogie got a look, which was really good. I feel like he doesn't get enough love as an artist, even though he's signed to Eminem and all that shit. But him and Kendrick have been friends forever. If you watch the Noisy documentary that they did in Compton, he's like standing in the background with L and the rest of the niggas. So it
was a big moment for
it was really
California.
it was a really big moment for LA. I feel like that shit was needed. I love the beef based on the fact that I grew up. I was in elementary when Nas and Hove had their debacle.
Yeah.
I was in middle school for 50 and Ja Rule. That was fun times. I remember being on Kazaa downloading everything, and that was a good thing. So like, bro, I'm always a fan of
the beef.
Not even for like the beefing aspect of it.
Just for the music.
It's
the music.
So I have
push them as an artist.
Bro, I love the warrior spirit of rap music.
Facts.
So the fact that he did this whole concert and he really didn't even make it about Drake. Like he really made it about.
He sung Not Like Us 6 times. So
5. He did 5, and then the 6th time was when they was walking down the stairs. But but that's what the people wanted though, bro. So the second time he did it, he didn't even say the words. It was the crowd, bruh. Like
you can't say that's not about Drake. Didn't he start with Euphoria? Like,
well, yes, but I'm saying the whole thing wasn't about Drake. Of course, the people wanted to hear him do those songs. So had he done the show and not did a single one of those Drake discs, people would have been mad at him.
Yep.
But
so you can't say it wasn't about Drake.
But at the end of the day, when Drake was going against Meek, he did OVO Fest and did back to back a few times as well. So
yeah,
that's what the people want, bro.
Yeah.
What's the saying? It's provocative. It gets them going.
It gets them going.
Yeah. So I feel like that was needed. But I think overall the message behind it at the end, even though Drake was getting slided the whole damn time, was a pretty good look. It was good to see.
Drake did not get slaughtered, but
no, I said slided, not slaughtered. He got slided. Like he was definitely picked on.
Yeah, that's this. I think this is one of those beefs where it's like most beefs. It's like a unanimous decision, clear winner, clear loser. And I think this one is like there's like clear sides. It's like a million people that's saying Kendrick destroyed this man, and it's the equal amount of people saying the fuck is, like, what are you talking about, bro? Kendrick didn't win this shit, and it's like I think for me this is the only beef I've seen like without a clear winner. Like what the fuck happened? Like how did this shit even end?
I think Drake.
Yeah, you think Drake lost?
Well, not even that. I think he lost. I think he waved the white flag. He low key waved the white flag. He was like,
he said, yo boy, like I'm tired of doing this shit with you, bro. I'm finna go on vacation, bro. Like nothing you saying is valid, bro. Like you're like Drake called Kendrick a loser. He like, you're a loser, bro. I'm going on vacation. I'm finna kick it with some hoes. I'm not finna.
But he said that after Not Like Us is already taken off. My thing is like,
yeah. But
I love both of them as artists.
Kendrick he can't really win like the beef with Not Like Us, cause like it's a good song.
It's a fire song.
But like it's not a good diss song.
I don't know. I feel like he went the Drake route. Like, all right, so like,
Okay.
he went the Drake route.
Okay.
He made a hit single.
He made a hit single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, if you think about it, no one was doing that before Drake, bro. Takeoff was not getting played in the club. Ether was not getting played in the club.
You played back to back in the club.
I Smell Pussy was not getting played in the club. Clapback was not getting played in the club. Like, nobody was doing that before back to back. So he just hit him with his own thing. It was like,
okay,
he just held up the mirror to him.
Hey.
But bro, I don't feel like either one of their careers is gonna go down because of this.
Definitely not.
I feel like Drake should take some time and actually structure something solid before he comes back.
For sure, he on
take
vacation
the time and
right
vibe. Yeah, don't, because that Sexy Red song was not it.
No, my God,
that was not it, bro. Like, yeah, that was not it.
That was a solid verse, bro. That was a fun song,
bro. That was not it.
That was a fun song,
bro. The first song, You Come Back From a Beef, especially when the man said you and Sexy Red are like two bad bitches together.
They two bad bitches, bro. I
did
tell you earlier, bro.
No,
like,
I feel you.
Bro, like, but Drake a bad bitch.
Hey, but that wasn't it, bro. I feel like had he taken the time and actually like finesse that BBL Jersey beat a little bit more, I would have fucked with it heavier. But I was like, they're not calling me BBL Jersey because you're buying BBL.
Okay, wait. Did you hear that song because you knew that he rapped over the BBL?
No, I actually heard that Sexy Red. No, I didn't hear the album. I actually heard that Sexy Red had dropped a song featuring Drake, and I was like, "Oh, let me go see what this is about."
Okay,
yeah,
because I listened I'm a Sexy Red fan, so I listened to the album all the way through, and when I heard I was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" Like
I heard the transition, and I was like, "Okay, I see what you did, but you could have did that better."
Wasn't good enough.
Nah, I feel like he could. So
maybe I'm biased.
No, and it's cool to be biased because I'm biased with certain artists too.
For sure.
My thing is, I expect more from him.
Drake?
Yeah. Bro, I remember Drake. So I started listening to Drake when Drake did reference tracks to Wayne.
Yeah, he wrote.
So like, I remember hearing Ransom for the first time and be like, oh, this nigga hard. So like, I do hold him to a higher regard when it comes to making music.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I feel like he could have done better. I don't know. Like I feel like I do hold artists to a higher regard because I know like what their pen games can be.
Yeah.
So if I feel like your pen game is like, if you have a weak pen game, then I don't care. But if I feel like you actually can write some fire shit, I expect some fire from you.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that 100%, man.
It's like your favorite sports team being in the playoffs and your favorite player is like not doing what the fuck you expect from him.
No, I feel that.
That's what it is with me.
Come on, man. You supposed to drop 30 tonight.
Man, I do want to see like where the West Coast goes over the next couple years after Juneteenth. I was kind of sad that Snoop wasn't there, but Snoop and Dogg Pound are on tour. I don't know if you heard what they've been working on. So Snoop got the whole Death Row back together. Okay. He got Dogg Pound, he got East Siders, he got Lady of Rage, RBX, and Danny Boy, and they've been making some solid music.
That's
and so like I was low key sad that they weren't there because everything they've dropped recently has been fire.
Yeah,
but that's neither here nor there.
They doing some good shit though.
I do want to see if Drake's gonna do OVO Fest this year though.
Who?
OVO Fest?
No, Drake.
Yeah,
Drake?
I want to see if he's gonna do it.
Oh, I wonder.
Has he done one since COVID?
I don't know. I'm not looking for that because I'm not going.
No, I feel you, but like it used to be a big thing. So
yeah, in Canada, right?
Yeah, but I don't it used to be around the same time as damn, what was that festival they used to have?
I know he was at the Dreamville Fest. He didn't like some shit transpired and he didn't go out on stage, but he was there. When J. Cole did that apology, he was there.
I wasn't feeling that.
Nah, me neither, but apparently like I don't know, there's stories floating around, but apparently like Kendrick and J. Cole are actually friends, and he was like, This beef don't really got shit to do with you, bro. This is the Drake I want.
I get that, but it's the art form for me, bro. Like, so me as a human, I understood where he came from with his mental health and everything, and I'm pro mental health and making sure that you're okay and everything that. But the rapper in me, I was like, nigga, fuck that.
I was like, that shit lame as hell.
Man, take his head off. so that's what it was for me. Like
Nigga said,
I don't want to hear
somebody
you apologize.
dissing. It needs some. Wait, who said he want to hear him apologize?
I don't want to hear them
I didn't want to hear
apologize.
that shit.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no apologies.
I wanted him to call him a pussy fuck bitch.
Yeah, I want to hear all the derogative terms you can come with.
Yeah, but what can we do? What can we do, man?
Yeah, you know that's how it goes.
Spread the peace.
So I basically asked you the majority of what I had to ask you. Anything you want to tell the people?
Just stay focused, stay tuned. Some Perico shit finna drop. If you're a few lucky, this is gender neutral. If you're a few lucky bad bitch, you have been given the opportunity, or you will be given the opportunity to see something in the works before the rest of the world. So just don't take the opportunity lightly. Lightly, because you're gonna look back and be like, damn, man, I witnessed greatness from the start and I didn't appreciate it. So just know this shit from the pop, bro, and just be happy. Just be happy to be a part of the ride, humbly, and come forward with us, cause we're cool, and we'll make you some shit specifically for you, for your measurements. I got like the shears, and I got little rotary tools and shit. Like, we're gonna get you.
You going cut and sew this time?
Nah. But I'll crop it for you.
I feel that.
I'll crop it for you. I want to learn how to sew, but I just found a seamstress. I don't know if I showed you these jeans.
Oh yeah, those are clean. That's clean as fuck. Damn.
I gave it to Chris.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So just y'all boys just be on the lookout for that, cause shit is here. Is here. Like,
actually, I'm connected with this guy I know who does he does a lot of cut and sew stuff here in Miami.
Fire.
And I feel like y'all would get along well. He's a little bit younger than you.
That's even better.
He does cut and sew. He can get you like Japanese denim and stuff like that. Yeah, so
I want that.
Yeah,
I link you with Brody.
I'm gonna have to link
Hell
you.
Yeah.
I've
been wanting some Japanese in them.
I got some free time coming up, so I'll definitely get in with you and we
Bet.
get the two of y'all together and see what y'all could do for sure.
Peace, love.
All right, y'all. So that was the first episode of Camino Corner with my brother Keelo here. I do look forward to doing more and having y'all be a part of everything I got coming. My next episode will be with a few people in the cannabis industry. We're going to speak about things like the upcoming election in November and their thought process on that. If they feel like yes is the right way to vote or no it's the right way to vote, and why they think so, and how it's going to affect us in the long run as far as the stores and home grow and things of that sort. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Cracc.